It is time. The order is given.
You disrupt our peace.
I'm like, all I have to do is smash it. Like, alright, as long as I get to see the movie, that's all that matters. We got to see. You were playing. This is literally what happened. We were different movie theaters, but we were playing the exact same movies. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Wetheppls here, coming to you with another Legends of Runeterra video. So, in this video, I'm gonna be going over the new Shurima deck. Well, it didn't just come out. I mean, for anybody that's been playing, they know about Borrowed Sundis. This card has been in the game since Shurima came out, but it hasn't been good until honestly this patch with the new changes. To make it be summoned onto the board. I think it's in a pretty okay spot. It makes this deck a lot better because you finally, graciously, Riot has given us a turn 1 in this deck, thank God. This deck doesn't, it's not like 100% you're going to be able to be aggro now or anything, but at least you get a turn 1, which is good. It's a good start for how this deck should play. And also, once you get things like Azir and Renekton on the board, you're able to Ascendants Rise now for 6 mana, which sometimes you can play it on turn, usually you want to play it on like turn 5, because usually you want to wait for Azir and Renekton to be on board, then you play Ascendants Rise on like turn 5. You can wait until turn 6 so that you could have Rite of Negation backup. But usually I tend to just snap it and see if my opponents want to watch the movie. If not, they just FF out. In the clip that in the match that I have for you, I believe my opponent actually destroys my Borrowed Sundis, because now there's no need to play 3 of them. You should only really be playing 1, because it literally summons itself to the board. So but my opponent ended up killing my Borrowed Sundis. Oh my god, why am I beasting? The Borrowed Sundis, my opponent killed it. So what happened is well, first of all, it was a mirror match, and I apparently signed up to see his movie, so I didn't mind, but I ended up winning the game anyway. So like, stay tuned for that. But of course, before we get into the video, of course I have to do the YouTube stuff. So guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I've been appreciating all the likes and comments and subscriptions I've been getting lately. I'm gonna be trying, keyword here, trying to upload a video daily. It's really hard because I have a lot of stuff going on at the moment. I have the podcast, I have the tournament, and then also real life stuff. If no one knows, I'm a father, I have a son, my girlfriend as well, she needs time as well, so it can be a little difficult, but I'm gonna try to find some time to make these videos, to come out with some kind of daily content. Even if it's not like a deck profile like this, it might just be a different video, or who knows, maybe I might come out with some different kind of content that that people could appreciate on the channel. But okay, enough of that. Let's get into the deck profile. Let me take you guys over there real quick. All right, so this is the deck. I did edit two cards. Oh, actually no, 1 card. I added 1 card. So in the game that I'm playing, I was playing Spiritfire, but I took it out to play 2 of Desert Naturalists, because I think that this is, I mean, as you will see in the game that I'm gonna show you, this card just this card just like is literally, it's just like, oh, you playing Borrowed Sundis? Damn, that's crazy. What if I just kill it? But So this card definitely needs to be in there just for mirror match wise, just to stop the mirror match. But all right, let me go through every card. So obviously we're playing Borrowed Sundisk. It, like I said, it got changed to start of game, summon one of me from your deck if I don't know why it's hard for me to read right now. What is my problem? Start of game, summon one of me from your deck if it's all Shurima. So basically, if all your cards are, if you're playing mono Shurima, this card will be summoned from your deck, which is obviously, this is actually pretty good. Countdown 25, restore the Sundisk. When an ascended ally levels up, advance the Borrowed Sundisk by 10 rounds. So pretty much what you want to happen is you want to wait until, basically you want to wait until like turn 5. Excuse me, you want to wait till at least turn 5 so that the Borrowed Sundisk is on 20, right? Because 5 minus 25 is 20. And then you want to Ascendants Rise. So that brings this Ascendants Rise with a Zir and Renekton on the board, which brings this to exactly 0. So then you level both of them up to level 3. So that's the game plan. That's usually what we're going for. We're trying to give our opponents maximum movieage. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make them literally watch a whole movie. All right, next card. So we got Shapestone. Give an ally +1/+1 this round. If you've summoned a landmark, then this game, give it +2/+1. You'll always have summoned a landmark this game because Borrowed Sundisk. So this is always active. Next card, Treasure Seeker. It is a 1 mana 2/1. When I'm summoned, create a Waking Sands in hand. What Waking Sands is a 2 mana slow speed spell. Summon a Sand Charger. Sand Charger is 5/2 with Ephemeral. Alright, next card, Perseverarium. This is a 2 mana landmark. When I'm summoned, draw 1, countdown 2, draw another one. So basically this is draw 2 for 2, but it takes 2 turns to get those 2 cards. Not bad. Rockhopper. When I'm summoned, summon a Rolling Sands. It's a 2 mana 3/1. Rolling Sands, when an enemy is summoned, destroy me to grant it vulnerable. So usually what you want to use this for is when you know your opponent is going to play something like really good on a certain turn, you want to play Rockhopper so that if they play that unit, it has vulnerable now, and now you're able to kill it. Next card, Ruinous Path. 2 mana slow speed spell. Draw 1. If you've slain a unit this round, drain 2 from the enemy nexus. Just giving you a little bit of ways to heal and also deal some over-the-top damage to your opponent sometimes. This card can definitely come in clutch. Sometimes you just use it just to draw because you don't always kill things, but this card is usually pretty good, honestly. Next card, Sooth Slayer. 2 mana 1/4. When I'm summoned, grant allied champions and landmarks spell shield. So this card is pretty much almost a necessity in this deck, because you basically, what you always want to do is give your Borrowed Sundisk spell shield. So now your opponent cannot Desert Naturalist it because you know, it has spell shield. Like nothing will be able to basically hit your Borrowed Sundisk, and you really want to keep it. You really want to keep your Borrowed Sundisk as good as possible, because that is your win condition. Like I said, your win condition is to have a Zir and Renekton on the board, and then use Ascendants Rise to level both of them up. And then because you're leveling both of them up, you then proc the Borrowed Sundisk, and then you level them up to level 3, and that in itself usually just wins you the game on the spot, because Renekton's, I mean, we'll get into it, but Renekton's level 3 is just ridiculous, and then Azir's level 3 literally changes your whole deck. Like, it's just ridiculous. All right, next card, we got Azir. He's a 3 mana 1/5. When an ally's attack, summon an attacking Sand Soldier. To level him, you have to summon 13 plus allies. His level 2, when allies attack, summon an attacking Sand Soldier. When you summon an ally, give us both +1/+0 this round. So to level this Azir up, the level 2 Azir, you have to restore the Sun Disc, which, like I said, you're going to do that by playing Ascendants Rise on turn 5. That's how you restore the Sun Disc. So what level 3 Azir does is, when I'm leveled up, replace your deck with the Emperor's deck, then draw 1. When allies attack, summon an attacking Sand Soldier. Summon an attacking Sandstone Charger. So the Sandstone Charger is that 5/2 that Treasure Seeker gives you, but instead of you having to play a 2 mana slow C spell, you just get it when you attack, which is actually really good. And then your deck being replaced with the Emperor's deck. It has a whole bunch of just really strong cards. We can take a look at it towards the end. We can take a look at what some of the cards that's in the Emperor's deck. Yeah, so let's get into the next card. Merciless Hunter. This is a 3 mana 4/2. Fearsome, play, grant an enemy vulnerable. This card is really good. Usually, like I said with Rockhopper, what you want to do with Merciless Hunter is basically the same thing. You want to put this on like a card that your opponent really needs on the board, like a champion or maybe something like Shellfolk, and basically you want to use either Merciless Hunter or even a different card like maybe Renekton to then kill said card. That's usually what you want to do with Merciless Hunter. All right, next card, Quicksand. It's a 3 mana burst speed spell. Give an enemy -4/-0 and disable its keywords, excluding any negative keywords this round. So basically, this is Hush. This is for anybody that hasn't ever seen this card. This is basically Shurima Hush. That's basically what this card is. Only difference is that it doesn't literally silence the unit, but it pretty much disables all its keywords and basically makes it a vanilla card, and also minuses 4 from it. So it's actually pretty good. Next card, Desert Naturalist. It's a 4 mana 2/4. Play, destroy a landmark. If it's an allied landmark, summon a Grumpy Rock Bear. So pretty much this is used in the mirror match most of the time. When your opponent doesn't use Spell Shield on their borrowed Sun Disc, or even if you have 2 Desert Naturalists, then you can usually go for this, because if they don't have Spell Shield, then they're probably not gonna get Spell Shield. So that's usually what you want to use this for. This is also really good into Thralls, because they usually don't have a way to interact with you killing their really beefy Thrall. Like before the Frozen Thrall comes out, they usually don't have a way to like respond to you trying to kill the landmark. So this is pretty good in both of those ways. All right, next card, 4 mana 3/2 Golden Ambassador. Allegiance, which you will always have. Draw a champion and grant it +2/+2. Pretty good. I think this card is pretty good in a sense where you're able to draw either one of your champions and even give it +2/+2, which is pretty good. So Renekton, he's the only other champion that we're playing in this deck. He is a 4 mana 4/4. When I challenge an enemy, give me +2/+1 this round. So Renekton's ability also happens when you use vulnerable. on another unit. So like, say for instance, if Renekton's attacking and you vulnerable a unit to him, he also gains this +2/+1. A lot of people don't really realize that because of the way the text is, but yes, if you use vulnerable with Renekton, then he also gains this +2/+1. So to level him up, I've dealt 10 plus damage. So he's level 2. Give me +3/+3 for the round. Also, I'm sorry, I didn't even say he also has overwhelm, which is really good, because usually the point of him is to get him to really big numbers, and then you slap face. That's pretty much what Renekton's there for. Renekton's level 2, he's a 5/5, and his attack, he gets +3/+3. So basically he's an 8/8 on attack. That's really strong, honestly. That's ridiculous. To level him up, same condition, you restore the Sundis. So his level up ability is, he still has overwhelm, but now he's a 10/10, and when I block or attack, deal 2 to enemies and the enemy nexus. This card is literally insane. Like, actually, this card is absolutely insane. He gets it on attack and block. Like, this card is literally insanity. Like, honestly, this card is insane. I don't know how else to say it. This card is literally just jacked. Alright, next card, we're playing Riot of Negation. Obviously, this is literally deny for Shurima. Kill an ally or destroy one of your mana gems to stop all enemy fast spells, slow speed spells, and skills that are on the stack. This card is really good. Like I said, it's literally deny for Shurima. Super strong. Next card, 5 mana slow speed spell, Siphoning Strike. An ally strikes a unit. If it dies, grant allied champions everywhere +2/+2. Reason why we're playing this is because this could really help Renekton level up sometimes, and Renekton has overwhelm. Sometimes he can literally just win you the game, like, completely, because Renekton can just take over. Like, honestly, he could just take over. Like, you don't really, like, don't get me wrong, Burrow Sundis is like, the Burrow Sundis with Ascendants Rise is the main win condition, but we cannot sit here and say that a 8/8 swinging every turn, we're not going to sit here and say that this is not going to eventually end the game. Like, we're not going to say that. Like, this will eventually get some damage in, and it will kill the opponent, honestly. So sometimes Siphoning Strike can just straight up win you the game. Sometimes your opponent has some card that you really don't want on the board. Renekton is a few points from leveling up, and sometimes you just level up Renekton on the spot, honestly. Also, another thing is Siphoning Strike with Renekton with Burrow Sundis on the board also still advances this by 10 rounds, because all you have to do is level up an Ascended. It's not like you have to use Ascendants Rise. It's just really optimal because you level up both and get the -20 rounds and level up Burrow Sundis. So last card, 6 mana slow speed spell, Ascendants Rise. Level up all level 1 ascended allies. So this card is literally insanity. Like, there is no other card in the game that straight up just levels up your champions. Like, this card is actually just insane, and it got reduced by 1 whole mana, which makes a humongous deal, because now you can level up your champions, literally champs. Like, this is actually just unbelievable. Like, this card is literally unbelievable, honestly. But you can level up your champions before they're even able to. Like, before their requirements are even fit. Like, Renekton won't have to deal 10 damage. Like, Azir won't have to summon 13 allies. Like, I could just say, oh, he's leveled up now. Like, that's freaking ridiculous. So that's the deck. If anybody has any iterations or any cards that they think needs to be put into the deck. Leave it in the comments below. I'll definitely check it out. I'm sorry this intro was so long. I wanted to go through everything card by card. But stay tuned for the gameplay, and I'll see everybody tomorrow in another deck profile. All right, peace out, guys. LMAO. All right, here we go. All right, from action. I don't know what this deck does. We don't know what our deck does either. So we're in the same boat. That's still pretty good. No turn. No turn two. Okay, we got a turn two.
Almost got it. Got a lizard and a shovel. Curse relic.
My one drop chase with trader jump. Cool.
Shurima, your emperor has returned. Winter take you.
I'm not attacking. No fuck. Turn.
How good to serve the emperor once more. Let it help you remember who you once were.
Am I really about to do this to him next turn?
Not and ready.
Well, shit, I'm gonna try. Well, shit, I'm gonna try. Should we? Should we go for this? Are we gonna do? No! I wanted to give you the movie! Come on!
Cross their bones, then we feast.
How you? He didn't even stay for the movie! Nah, that's crazy. I queued up the movie. And then he didn't even let me play it? Yo, that's crazy. Yo, bro, that's not even fair. I feel robbed. I got LP, but I feel robbed. Like, actually. I wanted to play the movie for him. Apparently he did not want to see that. That is a movie he wanted no part of. He wanted absolutely no part of that movie. Oh, man. I'm actually upset. Come back here. Let me show you this movie. That's what this deck is. That's what I'm gonna name this deck. I'm literally gonna name this deck "Show Me the Movie." I think that's exactly what I'm gonna name this deck. Show me the movie. Honestly, I don't mind Burrow Sundis literally being exactly the way it is. I just think it shouldn't be a card you should even play in your deck. It should just straight up come onto the board. Just like how it does. You shouldn't have to play it. That's probably the only difference. Rolling his path.
I go!
Fuck yeah.
Go get the shiny tub.
Fuck yeah.
We share the Wetheppls.
Oh, you a mother.
Step like little busy now, Sammy. Later.
Oh, we should have most definitely Soothslayed. Oh, that feels bad. You're a piece of shit.
Oh, this girl is heavy.
I just want you to know you're a piece of shit. That
I'm uptight.
Reserve's gonna die.
Ah, I see you.
Zerf has been killed. What's that draw this now? Oh, you should have played Rock House for sure.
Stands beneath me and wings behind me. Bask in the sunlight.
How good to serve the Emperor once more. Let it help you remember who you once were.
Hey, watch out for the rock goofs, you maniac! They better watch out for me!
Face your end. Your Emperor commands.
You should watch this! Oh, proud city.
Nothing will stand in my way. Come, we have an empire to build. Chase them down.
Don't mind while I stomp on your neck real quick.
Enemy cannot be contained. There is no place for savagery in the new Shurima. Conquest is always bloody.
Watch me! Come drink. Further. Bingo. Wash away all the troubles here.
No, I'll drown my troubles.
Are you fucking stupid? Are you fucking stupid? Are you fucking stupid? Why the fuck would I let you do that? You fucking out your mind? You must be high. You must be literally fucking high. Like actually. On drugs.
We'll find our grave. Cut them down.
Alright. Give me the movie.
Shurima, your emperor has Shurima ascendants, God, past and present. How to shape the world at my fingertips.
I'm mad my man's killed mine like that though. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still a little upset he killed my shit like that. But I guess it was expected. Let's do this.
God Emperor, your will is ours to obey.
As with all Shurima. Shurima ascendants, God, past and present.
Oh, is that how that works? Oh. I had no clue how that worked, actually. My dude, all I gotta do is kill this, and you're just dead. Okay. Phew. Maybe I should minus his stats. Like, all I have to do is smack like, alright, as long as I get to see the movie, that's all that matters. We got to see. You were playing this is literally what happened. We were different movie theaters, but we were playing the exact same movies. I'll take it.